here we are. It's been almost 2 years since HTR was founded. You know, with Sean Steele, you have a 13-year legacy. Indies, backyard wrestling. Sean Steele's most famous accomplishment being his stint in Ultimate Desire Wrestling. UWE, the same place this title came from. However, due to constant disagreement, chaos, unsatisfied workers, UWE fell through. Two men, Paul and Sean Steele, took the UWE title, put the HTR logo on it, and gave birth to a new era in backyard. When HTR started, it was intended to be an indie fed. They went around trying to get sponsors. Hell, Paul Steele even had them set up on WTAP, the local station around here, to get broadcasted. Unfortunately, they relied on a very unreliable person, one Daryl Drennan. When the sponsorship fell through, they realized they couldn't afford to go indie. So once again, they came back to where they started, the backyard. HTR Underground was created. What does the Steels do? They bring in an MMA fighter, Eric Angel, a luchador, and El Chupacabra, a wannabe Rey Mysterio, and Vic Venom. They bring in Lustkill, a freak of nature who can't show his face, has to wear his mask for some reason we still do not know. And then you had Drennan and Warlock, who at first blood was revealed to be the same person. Apparently Drennan just didn't like the idea of only getting one paycheck. And then you had Andrew Idol. And let's not forget Jester 6. Drennan, Idol, and 6 went on to form Revelation 6. Meanwhile, the Steels, being the new tradition, thought they were so great. But when they realized that Revelation 6 was out of their hands, who'd they come to? None other than another former indie performer, James Blackwell. From the moment I set foot in HTR, I knew something was missing. I saw potential where there was none. I saw something where there was nothing. And I realized that with the proper, what's the word I'm looking for? Training, progression, advancement, whatever you want to call it, HTR could become something that was only dreamed about before. So, as you will all see once the Drennan tapes, as they've come to be known, get put up on the net, I teamed with the Steels. I became the new tradition. But that wasn't enough for me. I needed backup. So I called an old friend of mine. And I brought in Wildfire Cody Douglas. Then there seemed to be some issues with Sean Steele. He wasn't sure whether or not he had it in him anymore. He didn't know if he could stay on that next level and perform where he belonged. So what's he do? him and Paul, they pack up. They leave. Not without warning. They did let some of us know. One of those people was me. And they handed over the keys to the kingdom. And I took everything that was wrong with HTR and I made it right. The UDW title became the HTR title, just like the HTR title is becoming the UWE title. Underground Wrestling Entertainment. A new face, a new era. A completely new side of HTR. You see, it's time for a new generation to step up. It's time for the torch to be passed, something Sean Steele never understood. Matter of fact, UWE is joining the Global Backyard News Network and hopefully the National Backyard Wrestling Alliance. And who have I handpicked to go for the MBYWA heavyweight title? Than the amazing Andrew Idol. I'm passing the torch. I'm giving it to the next generation. Someone who can carry this company. Me and Idol have had our differences in the past, that's true. But I still see the talent that's there. And I see it in Drennan, but it's up to him to realize it. Everyone that was on the HTR roster has a place in UWE. And Sean Steele, you intended for me to be the new tradition. To become a part of the legacy that you laid forth. In reality, I've always been TNT. The name Blackwell is synonymous with HTR, with the new tradition, and with the future of backyard wrestling. Rather it be behind the scenes, in that mat, in a ring, against anyone, anywhere. I hold backyard in the palm of my hand. And that's an open challenge to anyone. I don't care what federation you work for. I don't care where you're at. I don't care who you are. I will take you on any place, any time. As will anybody who holds a title in UWE. The rebirth of HTR is coming. And when UWE shows its face for the first time, you will see something that no one thought possible. It's just a matter of time. And Sean Steele, should you ever want to come back, the door's open. Because as soon as you walk through it, I'll kick your ass right back out it. Just like I have the last 2 years. And that is a promise.